Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon meditation. My intention is that this reading will support you whenever you find it. I am doing this reading following the energetic waves of the full moon in Pisces, and I have laid out the African Tarot. I will clarify with the Guardian of the Night Tarot, and I will finish off with one of two oracle decks. I am going to develop this reading into an extended reading, and you will find that link in the description box below. Sometimes it mostly is intended to be a link to my website, but sometimes I will link to a downloadable video, depending on how my technology is working, and the downloadable videos are gifts and previews for you. Feel free to comment on those or let me know in the comment section if things are working or not working for you. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And let's get started. Scorpio, your overall energy is the Three of Pentacles. This is about your collaboration. This is a beautiful opportunity that you have where you've created a team of experts, a team of collaborators who bring a variety of expertise to a project that you're working on. Each of you have a slightly different expertise, and together you are creating something of beautiful, of beauty, of excellence, and of value. The way in which you're working is just as unique and as particular as what you're creating, but you are allowing yourself to invent a process whereby everyone can lead and everyone can follow. There are no bosses here. This is an equitable way in which you are contributing to the development of this idea, this product or service in a way that allows everyone to move from their strength. This is a beautiful process because it is unique to your project. It is not based on a traditional hierarchical stance where there is a boss and then there is a descending hierarchy of positions or staff members that support the idea. All of you are equally responsible for the development of the idea, the production, and for its success and rewards. So this is a lovely opportunity, and it's all about your passion, your experience, bringing something unique to people that can be valued and useful to them. In the position of what you are bringing to the improvement of your life is the energy of the Fool, and this is glorious energy. For me, I'm not quite sure how people astrologically associate all of the cards. There are many different methods, and I learned a very old method. But primarily, I do it the way it works for me in the moment. This is giving me the support of your planetary ruler, Pluto, in as much as you have invested tremendously over a long period of years. And I can equate this perhaps to Pluto's transit in Capricorn, which is currently retrograding in the final degrees of Capricorn and is moving towards its closure at the end of January 2024. So this is at least 15 years of an investment in yourself. That investment can look like an entire process where things have been stripped away and deconstructed so that you must put it back together in a way that resonates with who you are now. This has helped you to invest in who you are now, to believe in your ability to transform whatever resources are available to you into something that will serve your success and growth. And you are taking a risk in this effort. And something tells me that whatever you have done for a living, or whatever you have historically done in terms of your creative expression, has always been risky. But the risk now is to manifest this, to concretize and bring your ideas, your beliefs into concrete form, to create something beautiful that you have been working a very long time to prepare yourself for this journey. In the position of where you're going, the Queen of Pentacles is exactly what I just said. Your job is now about your internalized resourcefulness. This resourcefulness you've gained over the last 15 or more years. And this is where you constantly generate new ideas that you can move from and build your harvest from. You have seeded this project, and you are learning how to be grateful for the resources that you have, for the seeds you planted, for the gifts that you have, and your know-how to not only create this process that feels good, that is satisfying, that helps you to elevate your skills and those of others, but also helps you learn to receive the gifts and rewards of your efforts. This is you being a receiver of all that you've created, all that you are creating in a way that's abundant. And this is all based on your ability to be grateful for what you have, grounded in a material way, something that is long lasting and is available to many, many people. In the position of the present, where you are right now, the Death card. This is about your rebirth. You have prepared yourself for this rebirth, and in many ways, this particular project is emblematic of the new way forward for you. How it's different, you know, but it definitely reflects releasing old relationships, old opportunities, old experiences that have resulted in some kind of a failure, some kind of disappointment or betrayal. Whatever the experience was, it doesn't work for you anymore. It doesn't match you. And your great efforts at clearing the stage, at clearing away this energy, at releasing and surrendering, forgiving this experience, is allowing you to move into this new space of growth and abundance. This is material and concrete comfort, luxury, wealth, abundance that you may have, for a variety of reasons, never believed was really possible for you. And this is abundance on your own terms. Doesn't necessarily mean you're aspiring to things, but you are aspiring to greater stability and comfort, the just rewards of your efforts. In the past, the Eight of Wands. Boy, you've been busy. You've been moving. You've been, this feels like you've been journeying a lot, traveling a lot, I should say, that you have been in constant communication with others, seeking new learning, new information, open up to new inspirations, and really seeking to activate those. Exactly what this reading is describing, concretizing these experiences, these new inspirations, these unfamiliar places, different ways of doing things, different experiences or lifestyles that are moving you rapidly forward. And this has been going on for a while. This may be the results of this new project that you're envisioning. This has been a requirement of this new project, where you've had to go and find the resources, the collaborators, the ideas that you need, the examples that are helping you to put something together for yourself. And that something together can be music, it can be writings, it can be a creative project or a project that is about creating gifts, services, and products that are a reflection of what you have experienced, a reflection of your experience. In the future, the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is telling me that something is coming around again. You've cleared away a lot of the experiences that pulled you away from a place of honoring your own gifts. There may have been a way that you learned to work or live that occluded your particular talents, that did not properly build on the things, your passions, your creativity, your imagination, that were not playful, that didn't allow you to be who you are without an agenda, that only valued you for the things you could give or create or give to others. This is a moment of nostalgia that is reconnecting you with happier relations, experiences that are fueling you again. And this card often reminds me of the Sun card, in that you are balancing out your relationships with regard to that inner child. And I'm only hesitating at using that phrase because it's so overused. But this place, this authentic being that has always existed, this divine spark, this joy that you bring into the world, that not only makes work playful and fun, but also reminds all the members of your team of why you're doing what you're doing, the divine mission, the divine service that you're offering in being yourself. In many ways, this is helping you to remind that who you are is the greatest gift you could give to the world. And you've been doing a lot of work to remind yourself of that, to bring yourself back to this place where you exhibited your talents in a free way. So even for those of you that are creatives or are creating something, you entrepreneurs, this card is a return to a more authentic, more joyful experience of your work, of your family, of your relationships. I'm going to clarify the Death card with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords. What is so beautiful about the Wheel of Fortune is your willingness to continue to do the work that you know needs to be done. You know how to manifest abundance or concrete, practical elements of your life in a way that will make them last. You may have done that as a part of a real struggle, as a part of a real continual series of disappointments in some ways. And instead, the Wheel of Fortune is telling you that the world is able now to see you differently, to receive your gifts in a different way, because you see your gifts differently than perhaps you have in the past. You have abandoned all the conventions that told you what and how to do what you're supposed to do, even if they were in the areas of your gifts. You were confined and limited by other people's expectations. That is what you are releasing. Even as you continue to explore the attachments that you've had in the past that led to the sense of limitation or restriction, that misunderstood you, that were threatened by you, that couldn't grasp, couldn't honor who you were for whatever reasons. The world is ready to honor you now. The world is ready to see you and ready to reward you in some way that is a complete change from what you have experienced for a very long time. The King of Swords is beautiful because this is showing where you master, where you have mastery. And this is particularly rich for you writers, whoever use public speakers, educators, salespeople, whoever of you use the spoken word, communicate, are masters of discourse or communication or dialogue or conversation. This is you understanding that your job now is to challenge your assumptions by opening up to the truths of others, by opening up to the experiences of others. So I suspect many of you through your travels, through your movement through the world, through your seeking of new connections, new learning, new inspirations from the different lifestyles and experiences of others, you have learned how to listen to, hear, expose yourself to other truths, and to stay curious about that. So much so that you realize your assumptions about why you believe things needed to be the way they were is becoming clearer to you. That is what is opening you up and taking you back to the beginning of your most innocent, most joyful, most talented, most gifted experiences in life. I hope that this has been helpful to you. I'm going to finish off with a Soul's Journey Oracle card, and again remind you that I am creating an extended from this reading. It will be linked in the description box below. And also, if you've enjoyed this reading, if this has resonated with you in any way, please like, share this video with others who might enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Thank you so much for a beautiful message, Scorpio. Until next time, namaste.